Dango Bango.
It's the Dango Bango brothers. Oh god, I almost loaded the first save. Simpler times. It's Dango Bango, and we might find a body today.
Almost certainly.
Who can say?
I would like to at least try to get through the investigation.
Now here is my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna die. Ah! It might be me. What's with that face? You look like you just woke up. I did just wake up. The announcement was just a minute ago. You wake up to that? If you rely on that announcement as your alarm clock, you'll start getting used to this place. Well, I suppose that's true.
It's fine. Let's just go stop the ritual.
Kaito?
Momota, luminary of the star. I heard from Maki Roll. Wait, it seems like Anji's gonna do the ritual.
What'd you fucking call me? Maki Roll. Don't give me such a weird nickname. You brought Kaito here, Maki?
Is that weird? Nope.
Is that weird? We need a backup plan in case the straightforward approach fails. Who better than Kaito for a less than straightforward approach? But Kaito, are you feeling okay?
We don't have time to be worrying about me. We gotta put a stop to this ridiculous resurrecting the dead crap. And then we can finally drop that topic. Or else, I'm not gonna last.
Not gonna last. Kaito, are you scared?
Yeah?
No,
It's just that I remember that you don't like talking about ghosts and stuff.
because
Now that I think about it, you've been acting strange ever since we started talking about resurrecting the dead.
Don't be stupid! There's no way! No.
Ah, so I was right. Wait, you mean the reason you didn't come to training is because you were scared?
It's not that I'm scared. That's just how my body is. Scared. I'm fine when it comes to cramped areas, space, and zero gravity, but ghost stories. Since I was a kid, whenever I hear them, I start to feel sick.
Kaito was looking more and more pale as he spoke.
Because of that, I haven't been able to eat or sleep since all this crap started.
So that's what happened.
So let's hurry and stop Angie so we can put an end to all this spooky stuff. Things get any scarier, so I'll seriously die from a heart attack. Why are you giving me the neutral look of disappointment?
Unbelievable. You always act like you're not afraid of anything.
Shut up! Let's just go stop Angie already. Come on, bro. Come on, Maki Roll. Hurry up.
That's a funny name. Seriously, don't call me Maki Roll. Anyway, let's go to Angie's lab. So for my real predictions, I'm assuming we're gonna stumble upon a dead body upon getting there. Although that might be a little ridiculous. Who can say?
Perhaps.
But my prediction for who's gonna die, if that's not the case, it's either gonna be Maki or Kaito, or alternatively, Angie or Tenko. And that's what I feel.
Okay. Now, hold on. Repeat that first part because I zoned out for a second. Fun fact, Maki just means roll in Japanese.
Nice. Roll. Hello, Tenko. My prediction was either Maki or Kaito. If we don't find a body, heading to her lab.
Will
if
die.
we do find a body heading to her lab, it's either going to be whoever they resurrected, Tenko or Angie. That's my prediction.
Well, there's a slight problem with your theory here.
Why is that?
Good morning, Maki.
Oh yeah, I guess I am talking to Tenko. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey, are you ignoring Shuichi?
Huh? What do you mean? It's proper manners to greet girls before degenerate males. More importantly, have you guys seen Hibiko?
Oh no. I haven't seen her. She's not in the dorms?
I guess not. I didn't get an answer after I knocked on her door, so she must have gone out.
Ruh-roh.
Anyway, I'll go look for her. If you see her, please let me know.
Bad news. I feel
Got a
like
blast.
she must want to apologize for last night. It's very like Tenko to take action. You know what? Never mind. That might be the more likely thing. F's in the chat, possibly, for Himiko.
In the Japanese version, her name is Harumaki, taking from his surname Harukawa.
See, I'm trying to predict Danganronpa, but Danganronpa doesn't like to be predicted.
Danganronpa doesn't like to be predicted by you.
No, because I'm a dipshit.
To the 4th floor.
Ugh.
That's not where the stairs are. Wait, is this only the 3rd floor?
I'm on the 2nd floor.
Okay. And then up on the 3rd floor is the spook zone, right?
4th floor would be spook
No,
town.
I guess we are already up to 4 floors.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Insane.
This place is fucking huge.
Must be. Considering this is chapter 3.
Like, even just all the area outside. Like, this has got to be the biggest map between the 5, 4, 3.
Well, Tenko being outside busted my theory, and now I think it's either going to be Himiko or, one of the other pools.
We don't have time to loiter around. Let's hurry up and stop Angie.
Yeah, my bad. I don't know directions. Oh, hello, you're alive.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys again.
Himiko, why are you here? Were you keeping watch this whole time?
I wouldn't do something like that. It sounds like a pain. I just came to check on Angie. So what do you guys want? Don't tell me you came to stop Angie again. Or I mean
yeah.
spring, so together I mean spring roll.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Because the ritual is Monokuma's motive, we shouldn't just let it happen.
That's exactly right. It's not because I'm scared or anything, okay?
But it's good that you're here. She won't open this door for anyone but members of the student council, right? So tell Angie to open it for us.
Yeah, that's not possible.
Not possible.
I wanted to ask her how the ritual went, so I've been calling to her. But she must be really into her work. She won't come out.
F. Won't come out. Are you sure she's in there?
She should be inside. Both this door and the back one are locked.
Both doors are locked? I
Wasn't
grabbed the
there only
knob and
supposed
tried
be-
to turn it.
Wasn't only one of them supposed to be able to lock or something? No, both of them locked. Never mind.
Right.
Click.
It really is locked. But these doors only lock from the inside, which means there's definitely someone in there. Any response?
Actually, no. Maybe she's sleeping.
No answer? Himiko, we need to get inside right now.
Yeah, why?
Well, even if we wanted to check, it's locked, so we can't do...
I heard everything, and I'm just as shocked as you are by what the tabloids are reporting.
What?
You obviously didn't hear anything at all.
Where did you come from?
A little birdie told me that now would be a good time to bust out my trick.
Kokichi's trick?
I bet he can pick
the
locks.
lockpicking.
Oh yeah, wait, he told us about this. I forgot.
Yeah.
He broke into everybody's rooms to get the monopads. I forgot about that.
Huh? Lockpicking?
During the insect meet and greet, Kokichi was able to get into our rooms by lockpicking. Can you use your lockpicking skills to get this lab door
Burger
open?
King foot lettuce.
Shut up!
Pick this. You want me to pick open this door, huh? Let me see.
Kokichi bent over and peeked into the keyhole of the doorknob.
Oh, it's a cylinder lock. Now this type of lock is perfect for lockpicking.
Most doorknobs are cylinder locks, so you're not impressing anybody. Yes, please, Kokichi, open the lock.
It's rude to pick a lock without permission.
Now's not the time for that. Something might have happened to Angie.
Don't worry about that. Kokichi, hurry up and open the door. God damn it.
Sorry, Himiko. I'm only doing it because these three are threatening me.
Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack.
Clack.
There, open sesame.
That's simple?
Mehehe. Not to brag, but I am the ultimate supreme leader, you know.
Wait, is that what Ultimate Sesame came from? Is open Says me.
Says possibly.
That's
I
dumb.
don't want to definitively say that because I don't actually know.
Lockpicking seems more suited to petty thieves.
Dak! That cuts real deep, Maki.
Let's get inside. I'm worried about Angie.
Yeah, you're right.
Now it's too obvious that it would be Angie. Oh god, we're all here.
Everyone is here.
When I touched the doorknob, I realized that my palms were sweating from fear.
He's
Fear.
weak. My arms were heavy.
Mom spaghetti. Fear, why am I nervous?
Wow.
I turned the door turned the doorknob, pushed open the door, and saw.
The animating makes it look really creepy.
Right? Oh no. Gasp.
Whoa. Oh, wait. Oh,
You
what?
son of a bitch!
What the fuck? Oh, shit.
Oh,
No, they were the wax
okay.
dummies.
They were the wax dummies.
They were-
Okay. For a minute
But
there,
Angie
I
is-
thought she had summoned Kaito back from the dead and killed her again. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Well, Angie is dead.
Well, yeah.
Dong, dong, ding.
Predictable.
God damn it, guys. I told you guys to get along.
Too
A
bad.
body has been discovered. Everyone, please assemble at the Ultimate Art Lab. The last thing you want in your Ultimate Lab is Andy's dead body. But as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Ah, she puked again, and it's green this time. Monophony's green puke is said to be an omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen?
I think it already happened.
Well, F.
Transfer student from beyond the grave.
Oh, I just now got what that meant. Yeah.
Well then.
Let us pray for Angie.
Oh god. They're still doing it? She's dead now.
So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua,
Oh
please
my
take care
God.
of Angie. I
Eh.
hate this. I hate this.
Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her?
Clearly she didn't. Ice cold. That's not true. Angie says Atua always by our side.
Depression.
We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua,
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Wait, this is part of the killing game? What else could it
She's
be?
dead. What do you fuck do you mean?
The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. But why would someone do such awful thing? Were they in here? Or did they
No.
just get here?
They just got here after the announcement. Is that really
Okay.
what happened?
Huh?
It's possible that the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but
One of them.
rise and shine our side.
It was unclear whether they just arrived or not. Oh, a vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign.
is all that remains.
Why did another murder happen?
Boy, my voice is gone.
F.
right now.
What's the deal, Monodon? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together.
That remains of a
Uh,
once
but
powerful
how?
So, let's get started.
now. You're on the threshold.
Conduct a friendly investigation, then we will have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first.
Oh look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Monophony? By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days.
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Ah, more green puke. This is really unlucky.
I was getting a drink. So long, farewell.
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
Yep, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Well, not Gonta! No way Gonta ever get used to this! Ugh. Trust me, you don't want to be used to this. No one should get used to this.
That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
I still feel things, asshole. Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice. That's true.
I'm gonna look up a guide for the investigation just so we can kind of hurry this one along a little bit, because I believe Malagai is correct in that this one's pretty long.
Gotcha. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Alright, bro, I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Well, we seriously don't have time to be talking about this. Don't make me think about it, I'll be fine.
Now, this is the trial. This isn't gonna help.
No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
The culprit. Is it really someone among us that killed Angie? I get how you feel, Samugi, but do you really have to repeat that tired old line every time? Oh, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student?
Nah.
Angie prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual. Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
What? Shut up already.
It's her fault, telling scary stories like that out of nowhere. Saying messed up stuff like that.
Sorry, I'm still looking for that guide.
You're good.
Wait, are we in chapter 4? Nope, never mind.
There's 3. Yep. Kaito, are you alright?
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I just gotta get some fresh air.
Hi,
BRB.
Red Spine. Angie's dead.
F. F's in the chat for Angie. The real question is, which monocub will be the next to die?
Monophony, in my opinion.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Did I read that? I don't remember.
No.
Oh, F.
Well, deuces.
Kaito left, still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage. You've clearly settled right into your psychic role. Well, I started a sidekick and I will end a sidekick. I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore. So where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right? Yes, let's take a look.
God, why can I only find trial guides?
The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. Shit. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration.
Ooh, rip.
Monokuma file. The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
So the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules, like Angie and Atua said...
Bitch, I will cut you. There's a sword right here. What good will saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes? Council, rather. No N. is what that line
Oh,
said.
did he just fucking miss it? Rip.
Yeah, fucking calcium. You know, get your calcium. A member of the student council. That's...
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together. Yeah, I can. Himiko? I can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it through the class trial, then everyone will die. I don't care anymore.
Okay, Phil Collins.
What? Surviving and everything else, it's too much of a pain.
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie? This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible. We cannot say that with certainty, no?
Oh dear.
Excuse me? Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible, but I know a way we can speak with Angie.
Come again?
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance? Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
Yeah, this is no time for jokes.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation. For our investigation?
What the fuck are you on about?
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is and bring this case to a swift close.
But what if she doesn't know? First a resurrection ritual, and now a seance. Are you messing with us?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences.
Angry
They are
clicking.
they are written of in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. It would be foolish to not take advantage of this, yes?
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
My earlier theory.
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. Words. So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself. That logic is peculiar to say the least.
Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult. Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easiest solution. Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
We hadn't
haven't
even
done anything.
started! Huh?
We haven't done anything. I'll help too.
Jesus!
What? You too, Himiko. If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it. I'll help out as well. I can't leave Himiko alone. Do whatever you want. Okay, I will.
Now we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the Caged Child requires 5 people. We're still 1 short.
Fine, then Keyboy can come too. I guess we can't be picky.
What the fuck is wrong with you all? Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden? So, then we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it?
How about your lab?
No. In order for the Caged Child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Okay, Mr. Humblebrag. Then how about the empty room?
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor?
Where we currently are? There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark. Sure, I'm fine with that. I agree with Himiko.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this. What?
What the fuck is she on about?
What do you mean? For seances to contact the spirit of our murdered classmate? Is that what it's good for always?
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you four help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment, and Angie, from my lab. Are you really going to do this? This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not?
I feel like maybe you just really want to do this fucking seance thing, you weirdo.
Right. He's been talking about it all chapter. We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit.
Go 2 sentences without talking about the goddamn Kate's child.
Lest our lives be lost, you shut your goddamn mouth. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene, and I'm amazed I said that all in one go.
That was a lot of K's in the same sentence.
Are they serious about this stupid seance? Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do.
In any case, I'm going to investigate on the science shit while they go off and do whatever dumb bullshit they're doing.
In any case, I'm going to do what makes fucking sense. Because that's all I can do. Dead body.
Okay.
Angie's body. She's lying face down in the dirt. In the middle of the room.
Now she's lying on the cold, hard ground.
Ah! Are you gonna take a closer look? I said in not my voice. Yeah, I was planning to. Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate.
Pop, though.
Yeah, it sure is. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. You know what? Nobody's ever asked her how she feels about dead bodies. You can't just assume she doesn't have a problem with it. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead. The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck, a sneak attack most likely. Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? I suppose that would be unnecessary. Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds?
Forehead injury has been added to the truth bullet section of your mono pad.
Huh? What's wrong, Maki? Roll. Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder. What's this doing crumpled up underneath her body? This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs tucked to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right?
White hairs.
Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean?
Bloody duct tape has been added to the truth bullet section of your mono pad.
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body. It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki. Huh? Do you want to die? Sorry, joking. I couldn't resist. You don't need to apologize. I was joking too.
Why do your jokes sound like threats?
That didn't sound like a joke, though.
Concussion and incision to the back of the head. Ah, this book. Oh, it's the Necronomicon. Or whatever the fuck they called it.
Yeah.
It literally was just the Necronomicon.
Yeah. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect 1 deceased victim.
Are we gonna get to read how the fucking thing does?
Right.
Thing?
This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Angie tried to perform the ritual, written in this book, right? Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Reading the Necronomicon. The
Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely.
So
Well,
these
the
are
book isn't burned.
Yeah. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual. Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out.
She was looking kind of dumb with a slit on her throat and a big bleeding wound on her forehead.
Well, the kids start dying and they don't stop dying.
Necronomicon was that truthful and sexier monopad.
Oh, man. 4 effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling. If I remember correctly, Angie made all of these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse? I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder, such as shot put balls. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out. The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies, too. The ultimate artist, the ultimate artist certainly was talented. By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual?
No.
I'm not sure.
Based on what we read, no.
Right? If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right? If they're gonna do this much work, there must be some reason to it. What could it be? Who would
Although
do
they
this?
apparently had all the fucking time in the world to...
Right? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely.
Effigies hung upside down as bad as truthful and sexier monopad.
Sword.
Sword. Yeah, sword important.
A katana stabbed into Kaide's wax effigy.
Given how she's an artist, maybe she died of exposure.
Who did this and why? Let me see. Maki nudged me aside, then gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy.
She pulled it too hard. It pulled backwards and cut back into...
Killed somebody.
Killed
Whoopsie.
me, specifically.
Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't... You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out. Yoink. True, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no mind of my protests and stared at the katana for a while, and then stabbed it back into Kaide.
Yep, this sure is a katana.
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. Hey, I remember. Yep, never mind. He remembered too. Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on the display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so? We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon? Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon. Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor, they just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon? Like this? My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length. It had a fucking chainsaw, though. Oh, really? Didn't it? I think it did. I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine because they're a hassle to carry anyway.
They always just get in the way.
Right?
Goddamn long swords.
I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf of this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now, making me the murderer. It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily. Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaito's effigy. I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away. Thank you. I averted my gaze, and Maki stabbed the katana back into the wax effigy.
Thunk.
Oh, I missed. Gotta do it again. Even
Fuck,
so, why
shit,
was a
damn
weapon
it.
stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? If so, they did a bad job.
Yeah, it's right, like...
Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this. Then what's the reason for this? I honestly have no idea.
That fucking...
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there. The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab? Yeah, let's do that. I wanted to make sure the katana indeed came from that room.
Gold leaf katanas, bad truthful such hammer.
Cool. Anything else of note? I guess not.
You can hit whatever the button is. Oh, you have to click on the blood next to her body. That's... People have gotten stuck here for a while.
I see. That seems dumb.
Yep.
Because, yeah, she's bleeding. A small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. Must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed, maybe more. That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong? It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy is useless.
Fair.
Anyway, let's continue.
Rude, but fair.
Yo, I dig this whole Maki as a sidekick thing going on. It's awesome. She's awesome. There's still things to investigate.
Witnesses
Oh yeah, fuck. Hello.
and doors.
Ha 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 ha! This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Oh
Huh?
boy.
You mean you know who the culprit is? Huh?
I
The
doubt
culprit?
that very much.
Fuck that. Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her? Yes.
Thank you, Maki.
Hey, wait, goddammit. Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
Yes.
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen. Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. I know y'all are dumber than
the worst.
fleas, but even
He's
you
the
get how
worst.
weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose? But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions. Diversions? Yep, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something. What do you mean by that? How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? Hey. That's a very good insult, but hey.
That's pretty good, honestly.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say I blame her. Huh? The hell's her problem? She on the rag or something? Gross. So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are.
Wait, no,
Hey!
stop.
Miyu tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. What are you doing? Stop that. Why? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties.
Was
Wait,
it?
do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? Okay, fuck you. Too far. If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Miyu is a waste of time. Aww. After all our friendship with her.
Yeah, she's just terrible. is the
Hello. No.
thing. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh? Tenko?
Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say The Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
So you suspect Tenko?
Because as a member of the student council, she wouldn't have been allowed into this lab. Or she would have, rather.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Yeah, Angie had been shut away in here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. Said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
I did just remember that... Well, never mind. Guess it wouldn't matter. I was about to say Kibo can record voices, but he was on the student council anyway, so...
Yeah, you could just get in.
Yeah. That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. God. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious.
Tsumugi's account is bad, truthful, in your handbook. Not a bad. Hand pad.
What about it? Gotta talk to Gonta.
Gonta.
Aw, man. A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even. Why do you think that? The student council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened in nighttime. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But it Atua's rule. Angie says he punish us if we not follow his rules. But the student council wasn't included in that, right? They could go to do what they could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was? Well, Atua killed her then. No way. Student council would never break own rules.
Mystery solved. It was God.
It was God. They should have been asleep in own dorms or rooms to set a good example for others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she slept in a room and got brought here. If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you.
Even in the fucking cult, he was still a good boy.
Right. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. Anyway, yeah. The thing.
Back door.
Oops.
Back door. And also the front door, probably. And maybe
This door is
Maki,
the
I
lab's
guess we'll
back
see.
door. This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. And because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. Oh wait, what's this? Uwu? Look, there's something golden shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Golden shiny, could it be? Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock. You want to unlock it? Go ahead, do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click.
Click.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Click.
Click.
Whether you lock or unlock it. This could be an important clue.
Art lab's back doors, man. Triple session.
Cool. I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door. Oh, yep, she sure did. It's unlocked, but I think there are things to investigate here. God damn it.
Okay, well, still Maki then, I guess.
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked? Yes, I'm positive.
I tried to open it and it didn't. Must be locked. And
Must
then
be
Kokichi lockpicked it.
Yeah, so it must be locked. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Click, 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 click. It really is locked. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. You were there. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
Click, click, click. Clack. There, open sesame.
So he picked the cylinder lock open. Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? It would have been impossible from the outside. The corpse took the key.
What if they picked it?
Oh.
Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it.
It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Let me see that key.
Mondam swiped the key from Monophony, then lifted it to his mouth.
Nom.
Ah, he ate it!
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside, right? Well, as far as we know. Correct, only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from inside the room. Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors.
Well, it's not a classroom, it's a
Well,
lab.
don't worry about it. Front door, true skeleton.
That might have been everything.
Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock. And the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? God damn it. Again? Locked, huh?
Once more.
Yes, the cylinder's locked key was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie. That's true, but since you're saying it at this point in the investigation, I have to rule it out because it's too obvious. Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I mean, let's get real for a second, Swissy. Do you believe Kokichi did this murder?
No, not for a goddamn second.
Okay.
He's clearly suspicious.
Now, do you believe he's suspicious?
Of course, absolutely.
All right.
Do I believe he's meddling on purpose, perhaps, because he already knew it was a locked room mystery and he wants us to suspect him to create tension in the trial? Maybe.
Perhaps.
It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Yeah, you get it.
Kokichi's lockpicking is about a truth section of the pad.
I think we finished investigating everything for now. See, the thing
people
is,
got
one of
stuck
these
on that
days, his
blood
meddling
thing
is
for a
going
long
to get
time.
somebody killed instead of, just fucking with the trial. He's going to get somebody killed. Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up. Wait, what did I click on? Oh, you're right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. I'm missing one O in that anthropologist there. We may find a clue related to the katana. That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki? It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner? Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me.
You started helping me of your own accord. Why are
Right.
you being rude?
It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me. This Kaito sure as fuck isn't. Bye. See ya, losers. Don't touch the bodies.
He does his... Kaito does his best. It just happens to not be very good. His best just sucks shit is the problem.
Yeah.
He's got big dumbass energy. My favorite.
If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from...
Right
yeah. It's just the sheath.
there. Why explanation? Kelly?
Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath, which can only mean the katana is gone. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it. Doesn't that make Kiyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all. Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it. Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Gold leaf katana, blah, blah, blah. Monopad.
Yep.
What's up, you little shit?
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
You look so disgusted right now. And again, I guess that is your signature look. Anyway, I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Something for the seance?
Yep, that white sheet over there.
The one that's just on the ground.
We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
Oh. I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet?
Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either. That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Oh, God. Study.
No, I said research. So, let's see.
Kokichi took a look around and...
I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it? Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child Seance?
Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up, and honestly, I don't have the time to fuck with this guy.
Oh, is this the page? Is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here. Yeah, Kiyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one on this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child... You need... oh, fuck. You need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light. You know, like dark... You know how dark is?
Yeah.
You know dark?
Yeah, I know. Just like Kiyo said.
First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. Next, choke to death. And then in the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations.
The dog god, do you mean the wooden dog statue?
When preparations are complete, turn out all lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child song. After this song, ask, "Is the cage child?" and then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says.
Say God Dog backwards. My God, it's God Dog.
Holy
My
shit.
God Dog. It's God Dog.
It's Taco Cat.
It is Taco Cat.
It's a palindrome.
That sounds complicated.
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say?
No. Whether it works or not, Kiyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. I cannot get him to shut up about it. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay out my eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too.
Oh, also, by the way, guys, don't get Kiyo killed as well. Because this is some whack shit.
That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But is it even possible contacting Angie's ghost?
If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
Huh?
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes. There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
Maybe it's better if
It's
you
better
join
if you-
them. You think so? Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. Whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right.
Now you're talking.
Sorry, I just completely blanked. That was wild.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. What are the 3 empty rooms? We're in the middle of the 3 empty rooms. We're in the middle one.
Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room. His child has been added to
Cage Child is a monopet. Funky. Funky, yeah.
Doses. Now what happens if I try to go in the other ones?
Seance is to be performed in the middle room. But seance is to be performed in the middle room.
That's what I thought. So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. Kehehehe. You are most welcome to join us. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join. Okay?
Oh man, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Why me?
I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
Are they? To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come?
That's why we're apologizing.
No one's apologized yet.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
Why would I do that?
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible.
Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. And no one has apologized yet. What the fuck? What did I do? So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Don't fucking touch the magic circle.
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped upon. You drew this magic circle with salt? I always use salt with magic circles. It makes seances
Obviously.
more likely to succeed, you fucking idiot. You imbecile.
You absolute dumbass.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse. Got it? I'll be
Okay.
careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture. I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Cage Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Oh dear.
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be
It's been like 10
unable to read in
minutes.
the
No,
dark.
they have not.
Right? We have to memorize the lyrics now? You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody.
Oh boy.
Okay, good. I listened to Kiyo sing
Okay.
the song and did my
I thought
best
it
to
was gonna
memorize
make
the
you-
melody and lyrics.
I thought it was gonna make you do it for a second. And I'm like, oh
In
no.
Kiyo's voice, and I was like, Alright, I think I've got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
Yay! We finally get to see Angie.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl.
No. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Tenko.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto someone can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
Yeah. I think you've trained too much.
You're probably right.
Aw. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good. So now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later. Smell you later.
Immediately steps on the circle. Now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to
Trips
sit
and
within the
falls.
center of circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle. Or I will fucking kill you. It took so long to draw this.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this fucking rock I placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility. What does that even mean?
5-star flexibility. Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done. First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. I wanted to see him. I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron, no wonder it's so heavy.
Hold on, don't just drop it on top of me. I know, it wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this. Please don't jinx us! Whew, I'm tired. So next we cover the basket with the white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. Alright, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, Himiko is stepping right on the fucking circle, though.
Don't worry about it.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Holy crap, weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
Phew, I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay, I guess it's fine then.
Now let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Okay. Wait, damn it. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing.
Okay.
I guess I didn't get to choose. We each stood in a different corner. Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then I will call out to Angie until she replies. There must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those. Fucking yeets one at each of them.
Okie dokie. I'll blow out the candle now.
Dork.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame.
Whoosh.
The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body.
God, I
Overcoming
hope
my
these have
instinctual
subtitles.
fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
Oh boy.
At last, at last, at long last.
Long last. Whose voice is this?
I don't
Hold
fucking
on.
know. Oh, I guess I'm clicking through this. Kyo led us all in the Cage Child song. I guess that's Kyo's voice. It's much higher pitched than I went for, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I was doing something though. Young
Young
dog
dog
and little lost girl sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom within the darkness. At last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Yes,
Ah!
thunk.
Oh no!
Will
guard
guard dog far away run? Or did it eat the little girl?
At long last.
At long last. God, this is fucking...
Creepy?
Am I wrong to say that this looks dangerous?
We finished
No.
singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? It's the Caged Child, Anji Yonaga. He began calling out. Now if the medium answers,
Say.
Yahaha, it is me!
it's the Caged Child, Anji Yonaga. What's going on?
Say.
Is the Caged Child, Anji Yonaga. Who touched the circle? I will kill you.
Who touched the goddamn circle? It looked like that you wouldn't steal a car font. It fucking does. You wouldn't download a car. Hold on, I need to find the fucking font because it absolutely is. Oh my god.
Nice. 10 out of 10.
Oh fuck.
That's the same exact font.
Terrible.
Holy
What's
shit.
wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very, very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer?
That's what I said.
Maybe it failed?
Let's light the candles briefly. What? Is that okay? Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I'm worried. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again.
Thunk.
No!
Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
Cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
Is Angie not coming? Is that Tenko in there still?
What the fuck? Tenko?
See, yes.
Ah, I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her.
She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
What the fuck? Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever.
Oh no.
I already saw pink under there, so like...
Oh man, why? Why'd it have to be a double? Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up.
Chapter 3.
You're right.
It's always the devil, Swissy.
We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed. Now I will remove the sheet.
Oh no.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside. Oh? Something is amiss.
Quite. Yeah.
Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint.
Wait, Himiko, the circle.
Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Tenko.
Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... F.
Fucking lifted that thing on her own?
Yeah. Adrenaline, man.
Holy shit.
Aw, come on. What the fuck?
She got fucked.
The floorboard!
Ding dong dong ding.
The floorboard! I saw that! God damn it.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the 3rd chapter in this Danganronpa game? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Okay, this can't just be the seance. It was a room for something else before now.
The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
Hey, what the fuck happened?
My
The circle! My circle! You fools!
God damn
Curses upon all of you!
Tenko? Seriously?
What is this? How did this happen?
Tenko, Gota's so sorry! Gota no can protect you! Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What the fuck happened? I don't know. What's happening?
Rise and shine our side.
Ezzy, I did not expect a 2-for-1 special. I always forget. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. Now that is new. I don't think that's happened yet. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away? Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh? What happens in the event there are 2 murderers by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial? Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Monodam, what would happen?
What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Monica? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. Yeah, I guess it did kind of happen with Kifumi, but like he wasn't.
Well,
you hadn't actually started investigating.
no,
the murder,
yeah.
I'd never expected something like this to happen.
See, here's the thing. We were already like a ways into the investigation, so I didn't expect another body to be found.
I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide what the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
You leave that bitch out of this. Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Huh? It's all your fault, Monophony?
Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own.
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam. Oh shit, I just made myself next in line to die.
Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Oh, you're making me blush. I assume it was Monokuma. I'm back! Were you good while I was away?
2 people died.
Oh
God, not again.
Ah, wait!
Wait.
The last one wasn't yours? With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. The sound in the background. Hee hee hee. Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Yuck! Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. This better not awaken anything in me. No.
Same.
God damn it.
Of the 3 moods, mine is Monodam's. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you got permission or not.
Okay.
Huh? Wait, so then who's this Baldy then? Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Okay, bye. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served. The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Monokuma file number 3 has been updated in the True Bullet section of Monopad.
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp.
There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go.
2 of you already died.
He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
That's why he's so amazing. Please elect me some more, Daddy.
Ah!
No. So long, farewell. Well, this sucks shit. Bye. So, to make sense of all of that...
If both murderers have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we? True, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
Ahaha! Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Gah, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi, this is bad.
Hmm?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's so upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now because of the ghosts. So this is where you need to step up. Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Yeah.
Alright, then let's check the Monokuma file first.
Yeah, so by these rules, Celeste wouldn't have been the blackened in Danganronpa 1.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but she did murder the first one, so it didn't matter.
Well, you know. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of an empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately right the fuck now. The only visible injury is a stab wound in the back of the neck. God damn it! A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death.
Doesn't look like it was coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse.
Curse?
Curse?
Oh. God, not again.
Curse?
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Full slam!
A dull sound reverberated through the room. A body has been discovered.
Are you okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll.
Man, he got punched hard.
Right in the dick.
Damn. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence. True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko. I fucked up.
It all Gota's fault. Gota failed to protect friends again.
Wait, no, that didn't. Shut up. Gota not thinking straight. All my friends are dying.
And or dead. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective.
Investigation resume.
Alright, now I saw a fucking floorboard ripped up. That's for damn sure. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to. Go to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay? No, that won't be necessary.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why? Show him, Kibo. Show me a new power.
Oh god.
New power. Excelsior.
His eyes lit up. His eyes lit up.
I, Mia Ruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo. Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Ha ha ha! Shine on, shine on, shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Incredible. Holy fuck.
Damn.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate. Yeah,
Or
you're
his
right.
fucking batteries will run out.
Right?
You know, flashlight function is bad as truthful. It's actually your mom bad. Time to click on some shit.
I reckon. Tanko. You okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Tanko? There's a rock next to Tanko's body. This must be the murder weapon. No. Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker I placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly, it is merely to rest your head upon. We just did this.
Like this?
No.
Damn.
Tanko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage.
Marker stone. That is too close. I didn't know that. Man, the magic circle got fucked.
Yeah, big time. And I'm so mad about it. Tanko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Would Tanko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Kind of.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean? You were concerned about that, right? With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience. Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well, that makes sense.
Upsetting. What an upsetting thing I've learned.
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon lying around. Well, let me look at the other side. Oh, I guess I can click it from here. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue.
Tango's last moments have been out of the truthful secondary handbook.
Good God. Ah, this floorboard is
What's up with
loose.
the fucking floorboard, though?
And it's the one right under Tanko. Why is this floorboard loose? It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Why would it come loose during the seance? A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose.
Loose floorboard. Is that a truthful secondary handbook?
Is there like not access under it or anything? Or is that just Marker
Got some other
stone,
shit,
body?
dog. What do you want?
Huh, I don't know. I guess I wanted answers.
Were you gonna click on the body at all?
I did!
You clicked on the rock and the you clicked on the rock and the floorboard. You did not click on the body.
Tanko's dead body. She took her last breath, crashed over like this. According to the Monokuma file, the stab wound was her neck. The wound was fatal. Died instantly. Probably.
Okay, you know what? Maybe you did.
Bitch. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it. The cloth is pretty thick.
Extra thick.
It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque, and on the back... Look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet. But no hole in the fabric, which means Tanko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. Oof, she was stabbed while underneath the cloth.
White sheet is bad. Truthful secondary handbook. Come on about, damn it.
You say a thing for two games, and
It's a wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the God Dog. Dog God.
dog got it.
Yeah. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy. Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? What? I'm kidding. Anyway. If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier.
he's still kind of bummed about that. He's like, oh man. Come on.
Why can't I click the cage? I feel like that's important. Ruined magic circle, sure. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable. Was this drawn with salt? Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous. Ridiculous? I performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my book. Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle. We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document. Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. We did just stomp his circle.
Magic circle Kyo drew. Is that it's your
I didn't know your last name was Drew. What say you anyway? Why? Why? Why did this? Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking. Of course, I'm shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. Could it be that she was dead? He seems more concerned. Oh wait, he seems more concerned by that than the murder. Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time? No.
Stop
Cut
that.
the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance? True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed. Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone.
That does all sound ridiculous when you take it out of context, huh?
Right. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all 4 of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the 4 corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but...
Sang is a strong word for what happens.
yeah. And now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song.
Thunk. Thunk. Oh my... That was loud
That
as
was
hell.
extremely loud, actually.
That sounded like a fucking building collapse.
Right? Yeah, Malaga, I redeemed it. Words. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something. And then what happened? Ah, we called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all 4 of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it...
Dead.
And it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed? Yes, that is a problem. There was another problem. And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here? Obviously, since this seance was clearly a sham.
How dare you?
Maki never was one to pull her punches.
How dare you?
I will end your life. Anyway. There's something left to investigate.
Literally every person in this room.
There's a small opening in the
that.
corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still. A hole. Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. But something dropped down there. After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Right, let's do it.
Hole in the corner, special.
Hello.
I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Cry later.
Damn. Huh?
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too. I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit, for Tenko, and all of us.
Right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Yeah, you get it.
Talk to
Sup?
these clowns. Yeah.
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Don't if you shake Himiko like that, she's going to break.
Yeah. But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now.
Okay.
I will stop shaking the child.
Himiko. First Angie, then Tenko. Goto so ashamed. Why Goto no could protect friends?
While you were asleep and did not hear, respectively.
So, this investigation is over and shut. It's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Kung-Fu's killer is obviously
Fuck!
one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place. Not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her? So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance? There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? I do. I do know that. The game just doesn't know that I know that. It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began.
She was alive before it began and dead when it was over, so I guess mathematically she must have been killed during it.
Huh. Or maybe after. This is the point of no return, Tenko. At this point, you mustn't speak. Blah, blah, blah. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point, she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she was most certainly dead. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point to this case. 11 a.m., yep. I mean, yeah. Sup, shit. Shit face.
Man, what a lame function. She just made it like a transformer or something.
Yeah. Hello, again.
Dr. Glow, baby.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Okay, and you. These floorboards seem a little unstable to you. They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they come loose easily. But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right? Yes, I suppose. Alright.
On the corner.
Back to the hole. I should finish looking around up here. Okay. Oh, candles.
Oh, candles.
Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? Is that all? Can I go to the hole?
I would like to go to the hole.
Oh my god!
Why are you
closed? Tell me why you're
To
closed.
the hole.
I cannot understand. Why did the seance fail? Are you still saying that? Why don't we think over the seance once more? I wish to know why it failed. Well, perhaps we will find more clues.
God.
At the time,
Please
in
rush
order to
through
begin
this.
the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle and marker in stone, and then we moved the cage on top of Tenko, and then after that I placed the white cloth under the cage and then put a dog on top of it, and it was great. Until somebody fucked it up. Somebody blew out the candles, and it wasn't me. I told them to. That went off the rails. It was a strange sound. It was a strange sound. Literally,
Dog.
there
bottom,
wasn't a concise version of
rail,
this, even though I already
top.
heard it. What the fuck? It's a mystery.
Important.
Mystery. Then we lifted the dog and
Took
took
the
the dog
thing,
and we
the
took the
cloth.
cloth. And then Himiko fucked everything up.
Take the moon and we take the sun. And we take the moon and we take the moon and we take the moon.
Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. But it would be difficult in such circumstances. In that case, the question is, when exactly was Tenko killed? 11 a.m. Why can't I stop investigating?
Have you
I don't
tried
want to
leaving
investigate
the
up
room?
here anymore. Ugh.
Okay.
I've clicked everything.
Put the cloth. You put the... Is there like a zoom in on Tenko's body? Oh, maybe Tenko's body is where you click the cage from.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense. Yep.
Ah. Oh, did you notice that things glow differently depending on
Depending on what?
whether you click them or not? All
Oh.
the stuff except for the cage was green. The cage was orange.
Ah, I did not notice.
Rip.
This is the cage used in the seance. Looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. Obviously,
Because a person did fit inside of it.
during the seance,
During the
Kichi and I
seance.
covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Hey, look at this. A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah? Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed. Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
She was already Shinde.
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. Wait, what? But there was already blood. That is a possibility. Is it? But the blood. Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor. It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light? Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down. Got it.
Roger. How much space is there underneath this floor?
Probably too much space for me to be comfortable. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Holy shit!
It's a fucking whole ass room down here.
Damn. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Oh, it's
Ryoma could have stood up under here.
the
Let's look around for clues. It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place. Yeah. I imagine you can
dripping
get to the
blood,
other
though.
rooms from here. A candle. I'm just gonna keep this on, actually.
Yeah, the candle gives us much better perspective on what the fuck is happening here.
Right? Whoa!
Sickle.
There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon. This came from my research lab. It did?
You
A
have a
sickle can
sickle?
be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. You can? If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches. Since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade couldn't fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
Could.
Or could
Blade
fit, yeah.
In the cage.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's possible. And her posture is the question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right? Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Blood dripping from the gaps of the floorboards. Fresh blood.
Horrifying.
This is definitely Tenko's. Dried blood. There's a blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here? Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard. Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed? I wonder. I can't really be sure yet. Maybe Angie got knocked the fuck out with that board. But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason this particular stains are dry.
Blood under the floor is bad as a truth bullet section handle. Loose floorboard is bad as a truth bullet section or monopad. That fucking crossbeam that's clearly been fucking cut.
Right.
That's
look.
sketch as hell, right?
Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off. It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it, it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by somebody. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is, why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing. So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? The crosspiece has been added to the truth bullet. Oh. Cool. Rad. Love it. Aha! A hole. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off, so you can see into the next room. This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. Looks like a natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here. If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway. True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light, but without that it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there. Then they could have used a light like we're doing right now. True. They used a light to move around under the floor. Is that possible? Was it Kibo? I think we finished investigating here.
Oh, so this candle was already done here, or down here, or what?
No, we got that. We took that with us.
Gotcha.
Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust.
It sucks down here under the floor.
Yeah. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
Alright, I believe we're done in this room.
Yeah. We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean? Fanji and Tenko have different killers than the Blacken we need to vote for is the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said. So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yes, of course. But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, time to dip.
So back to Angie's?
Yep.
When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Fucking what?
What?
Okay, I don't believe this for a goddamn second. No. Okay.
It's a lie.
I did not believe that, except for maybe like a split second.
Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I got curious about some, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
You stepped through a floorboard.
Jeez, that got me good. Cause this, I tripped and fell pretty hard. Yeah.
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything.
Sorry. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece support the floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck.
The crosspiece was gone. Does that mean
Ding dong, bing
a body?
bong.
Oh wait, never mind. It's just Kokichi. Huh? Time's up, bitches. Confidence, dreams. That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game. This stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds. I guess time's up.
Oh man, it's cause of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
What were you trying to check?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. You perfectly react to seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the exact same way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. That's suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about later. At the class trial, so see you there.
F. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit.
Bloody Kokichi is another truthful and 6-year modified.
Oh my god. Let's go too.
See, he's,
Yeah, okay.
he's helping. He's being genuinely helpful.
Because he bonked his head. I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
I mean, he was checking at other stuff.
Well.
He was like, well, those two have got this thing. I'm going to go look at something else.
What are you staring at? Do you want to die?
No.
Anyway.
We can't have 4 people die this chapter. Let's just get to the trial ground.
Okay.
I know you're trying to wrap up, bud, but it's like a 2-minute walk.
Okay. Level up.
Hey, you leveled up.
Which has no bearing on anything in this game, I feel like.
No, it does. It controls how many skill points you have.
Oh.
It
I can
affects,
just
yeah.
walk around for hours.
Yes, technically that's true, but you shouldn't.
What happens if I just walk into a wall? Oh, it still levels up. That's amazing.
Are you literally just gonna leave this game on with a fucking mash down? to
Maybe.
level up? Are you going to grind fucking Danganronpa 3?
I might.
3?
You don't know.
Doing it.
Another body.
A body has been discovered.
Boy, we're dropping like
It's a
flies.
lie.
It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us.
Well,
Less friends means that it's much harder to solve mystery.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta.
Yeah, go to do his best to help.
I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
And more importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
It's your fault.
Agreed.
You don't need to worry about your dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far. Hey, Kaito was great. I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine. These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world. It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Good, thank you.
Aww.
Ashua, please lend us your power.
Still on about that, huh? It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua. Bless you. Considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
Shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
So what? Robots can believe in God. Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. I call it an inner voice. Tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble. How long are you going to stay that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
His trap?
He probably made the fourth floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, there's no way.
Shuichi, say something.
What should I say? Anyway.
Statue.
Rumble, rumble.
Rumble.
Rabble, rabble. Kokichi recovered well, by the way. Wakanda forever. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. Except for me, who walked toward it screaming. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard.
I've just been throwing one of my fucking hair bands in the air for the last 2 minutes and catching it.
Nice. We descended.
Boy,
Perhaps
this is getting empty.
Yeah. Because there...
This bit empty.
Right?
Yeet.
Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster, downward into the black. I don't think that's how that works, by the way. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it... Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now.
Don't say they look depressed. You'll make martyrdom sad.
As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth.
Hey, that was
Let's hurry up
almost
and
a
get
lot.
this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content.
I
won't.
won't.
The third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game.
And also spread her cult, kind of.
Right? And Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing.
Bum, 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 bum.
And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person?
Bum, 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 bum. Wow, that whole page is still alive.
Two different people? Hell yeah, they
That's
are.
gotta change soon.
Right? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Hell yeah.
Do you want to save?
Yeah.
All right, and that will do it for us tonight, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've been Super Ninja 5506.
You can follow me on Twitter at SuperNinja5506. You can follow Swissy on Twitter at Queen Swissy. And you can follow Magic Abridged on Twitter at Magic Abridged. There's links to a bunch of different stuff below the thing if you want to support us. There's a PayPal link if you want to give us a one-time direct donation. There's a boy, I just fucking completely lost it. So links to the Patreon, links to the Teespring, link to the Discord if you want to come hang. Yeah, that's most of them. Oh, and there's a link to the YouTube too if you want to catch up on past streams. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for Fire Emblem, hopefully.
Have a good night,
For
y'all.
the first time in like a month. Bye.